Hello everyone, I'm Kyle Kulikowski, coming to you from my living room, and welcome to Montclair News Lab. We are still hard at work every week producing stories from home. Coming up in today's show, we hear how families are staying busy and having fun while indoors. One karate school is still operating virtually, but first, we get an inside look as one student accompanies her father to a COVID-19 testing site.
Hello, I'm Lucia Gambuza here with my father, Ugo Gambuza. We are on our way now to Kane University because my father believes he was in contact with someone with COVID-19. Kane University is one of the testing sites, so we will update you on the journey and the steps it takes to get tested. He has a prescription from his doctor, which is the only way you can get tested. We had to call this number that he put up on the window.
Your last name?
My last name is Gambuza, Gambuzza.
G-A-M-B-U-Z?
ZZA.
A. Your first name?
My first name is Carmelo.
We just got through the second checkpoint, which is confirming our information, which was that first tent that we thought. They put all of our information on the door handle of our car. So still to this point, there was no opening of the window at all. And now we're approaching the other set of tents. And here is where the testing happens.
This is information about the test. You can read that later. This is a tissue. You're going to blow your nose into that tissue when the window is closed. Not quite yet. I'll be right back to swab you, okay? Keep the tissue. I'll be right back. Tilt your head up, please. It's a little uncomfortable. 5 seconds, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All done. Feel better. All the best. Have a good weekend, guys. Bye.
As we put the story together on Monday, my father is still awaiting his results. We're keeping our fingers crossed and we'll have more updates by our next show. From Montclair News Lab, I'm Lucia Gambuza.
Hey everyone, I'm Delaney DeMarco. During this pandemic, we all know how important it is to wash and sanitize our hands. But what about our phones? It's estimated that we touch our phones an average of thousands of times a day. That's a lot. And because the CDC says the virus can live on glass and plastic surfaces for up to 3 days, it's critical to keep your phone as clean as possible. Today, I'm going to show you how to properly do so. First, make sure to turn your phone off. And if it's in any type of case, make sure to remove it. Next, you'll need a lint-free microfiber cloth and a cleansing spray with 70% alcohol. If this spray isn't available, you can use warm, soapy water or alcohol wipes. Step 1. Use a small amount of spray on your microfiber cloth. Remember to never spray your phone directly. Step 2. Wipe down the phone from top to bottom while holding it on its sides. Then wipe down the sides and back, while being careful not to get any fluids in the ports. If you have a case, remember to repeat these steps and clean it as well before putting it back on your phone. A clean phone can keep you safe. I'm Delaney DeMarco reporting from Montclair News Lab.
Life after the COVID-19 pandemic will be drastically different, especially for the younger generation. I feel like they will have a difficult time interacting socially.
Governments have to act really in a firm way. and they're going to get out of this with lots of debt.
Because we'll have to wear masks, that it can take away from some of the human aspects of communication and socialization, which could have problems in the long run.
After COVID-19 is over, changes that will take place, I believe, are people being more in a rush to achieve things in life.
After COVID-19 eventually passes, I think we're kind of just going to get used to our crazy regular lifestyle once we get back in the groove of things.
I believe at the end of COVID-19, all social aspects of daily life will change, such as going to the grocery store, running errands, even taking a beach trip.
And remember, we're all in this together.
Hi, I'm Louis Bianzalillo reporting from South Brunswick, New Jersey. There are over 30 million small businesses around the country. They're the pizza shops on the street corner, the smaller convenience stores, and even the after-school spots you send your kids to. This is a story about one of them. Master Peter's Academy of Martial Arts, known as MPAMA, is located in South Brunswick, New Jersey. The staff is trying to make the community stronger while it is physically apart.
It's so important while we're dealing through this pandemic and us being closed and children being at home, schools being off, is to add some normalcy to our children's lives.
MPAMA, like many small businesses, is seeing what they can do to offer services during a time when we are encouraged to stay home.
Other than offering classes to our students, we're also offering free classes to our community. That way the kids can stay engaged in training at home.
Here, one instructor is teaching a karate class through Zoom, a virtual meeting platform.
Remember, when you lose your balance, when you put your foot down on the floor, you have to have this in. I see some of you guys are sitting right away.
The free community classes are online and have been attended by hundreds of families from South Brunswick and beyond. But the martial arts school is doing more than just teaching karate.
We have all kinds of online activities that we have going out for the kids, as well as anything we find that we know is a valuable resource to parents, like at-home games or activities.
I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out when this all started, but seeing how these guys have actually done has made me believe that they are still doing well and are learning as they should be.
According to the Academy, they are doing all of this to provide families with physical fitness classes and parents with a much-needed break. For Montclair News Lab, I'm Louis Bianzalillo.
Hey guys, David Evans reporting from Northfield, New Jersey. Being stuck at home at this point in the year was definitely the last place I thought I would find myself. I was all set up to move into an apartment after graduation, then this craziness happened. But there is a silver lining to my situation. My mother and I have started learning a fun new way of getting into shape. Day one, ready?
Let's get started.
Variation of side plank pose.
Yoga is something we've both always been interested in learning, and we thought no better time than right now to get started. We're having great workouts. The dogs even join in a little bit, and we are having an awesome time doing them.
Your spine in each direction.
I would like to do it again.
Yeah, I would like to do it again too. I know the girls enjoyed it. Later that night, my mom and I decided to treat ourselves for all our hard work and make some delicious caramel chocolate brownies.
Juice is flowing, we forward fold. Inhale, spread.
After that first day, we couldn't stop. I was feeling great and looking forward to our daily yoga routine, and my mom was equally excited to have something to do while we were all stuck inside. We weren't professionals, but the more we did, the better we got, and the more fun we had. Yoga has been a great way for me to spend more time hanging out with my mom, and the doggies also started enjoying our daily routines as their own personal playtime. After doing 2 weeks of pretty consistent yoga routines, how do you feel? How's your body feel? What have you noticed?
I feel good. At first it was real hard for me. It's still pretty hard, but I feel a lot more flexible and my body feels more relaxed.
Good. Do you want to keep up with it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nice. These last few weeks have helped me feel fulfilled and accomplished during very stressful times. And the success we have had has got me thinking of other ways that I can better myself and how I can get my family members to do the same. From Montclair News Lab, this was David Evans.
I'm Alice Grabiak reporting from Garfield, New Jersey. With everyone being forced to be quarantined inside their homes, many families are finding new ways to occupy their time. Binge-watching Tiger King on Netflix, catching up on some reading, or finishing some schoolwork. But what happens when one family takes quarantining to the next level? Meet my sister, Stacy Grabiak, an alumnus at Montclair State University. She came up with an idea to bring our family together with a Pac-Man tournament. With this arcade classic entertaining families across the world for decades, she has brought an old-school environment in the current day. She has invited our aunt, Patricia Delahanty, our dad, Alex Grabiak, and our mom, Jane Grabiak. Here is Stacy and how she came up with the idea for the tournament.
Pac-Man is a game that everybody knows and everybody can play. I know growing up, I used to play Pac-Man on GameCube with my mom, and they used to tell us stories of how they used to play it back in the day, so I thought it'd be a great idea to get the whole family involved and create this Pac-Man tournament, since everybody loves Pac-Man.
I like Pac-Man. Me and my sister used to play Pac-Man all the time. My brother-in-law played. We all played as kids. So, and everybody knows how to play. During these difficult times, you need to stick together with family because that's the most important.
It brought me back a long time ago when we were just young tykes would steal quarters from our sister's piggy bank and go play arcades.
When the tournament was over, we had ourselves a winner. With a score of 50,432 points, Stacy is your Pac-Man champion. In these strange times, it's nice to see a family try to beat the highest score together. Just watch out for those ghosts.
Get away, sis, get away.
Yeah, okay.
From Montclair News Lab, I'm Alex Grabiak.
Hi, my name is Sarah Burney, and I go to Montclair State. I'm a television production major and a graduating senior during the COVID-19 pandemic. This virus has put my normally busy schedule and my job search on hold. I'm so used to seeing my friends every day in the School of Communications and basically living in the studio and the control room. And now we only see each other in tiny little boxes on Zoom. And my graduation is who knows when. But aside from school, my parents currently live in Florida while I live in New Jersey. I didn't feel safe traveling home to be with them, and my boyfriend's family was kind enough to let me stay with them until everything blows over. It can get tough not being with my family during this time, but I'm grateful for the help, and I'm grateful that I'm able to video chat them. Luckily, I've become pretty creative in quarantine, and I've been able to spend a lot more quality time with my boyfriend, George. We've been hiking and going on walks. We try to show each other new things to get by. Lately, he's been trying to get me to dance. George is much better than me now, but catch my skills after quarantine, I swear. I taught him a few new card games. I'm gonna beat you. And he may not want me sharing this, but his new favorite way to end the day is definitely self-care time. It's good to forget all your worries sometimes and just enjoy the little things. Once everything is over, I can't wait to see my parents again, and I can't wait to get a job related to my field. Although this may be a tough time for everyone, I like to remember that we're all a part of history.
We close today's show with our friend Rocky the Red Hawk, who teamed up with mascots from all over the county for a special video. From everyone at Montclair News Lab, stay safe and keep washing those hands. I'm Kyle Kulikowski. See you next time. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Montclair News Lab, on Twitter at MSU News Lab, and catch up with us on our website, montclairnewslab.tv for more. For more information, visit covid19.nj.gov. To learn more about relief efforts, visit njprf.org.